My name is Thibaut Beaujeau, and I'm the president of the French-New Zealand Chamber of Commerce. For 35 years, the French-New Zealand Chamber of Commerce is facilitating trade between New Zealand, France, and the French Pacific. Today, it's my great pleasure to welcome Philippe Meneut. He's the owner and director of New Zealand Services. Bonjour, Philippe.
Bonjour, Thibaut. Hi, Thibaut. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. So my name is Philippe Meneut, and as Thibaut said, I am not the only managing director of New Zealand Services. I'm the co-director of New Zealand Services because my wife is also Ariane, also co-director of New Zealand Services. So it's a parity game in our company.
Cool. Speaking about New Zealand Services, Philippe, can you tell us exactly what is New Zealand Services and what you guys do?
Okay, our New Zealand Services is a boutique agency based in Auckland. We have been doing that. We have been running this business since 2009, and our job is to help mainly French people who want to invest, study, or immigrate in New Zealand. And we provide them our knowledge of New Zealand because we have been here for 20 years now, almost 20 years in New Zealand. So we have seen how the country evolve and how everything evolve around. And we put all this knowledge to our clients to help them to go through their project. Because obviously, when you are coming from overseas, the rules here are not the same as, for example, than in France. So, because in our company, we have got people with knowledge, we have people who are licensed immigration advisor, licensed real estate, and licensed authorized financial advisor. So people are sure that they receive the best advice. And the main point for us is also to match what's happened in France, what are the regulations in France, and what are the regulations in New Zealand. And we can explain the gap between both regulations and help people to go through all these issues together.
Yeah, and I believe you help a lot of people as well from not only France but as well the French Pacific. So Tahiti and New Caledonia being our closest neighbors, French neighbors here in New Zealand. I know that you've quite a good base of clients there as well.
And we have got quite a nice stories about that. I was just recall this story not long ago. Our business is a very comprehensive business. So usually people are coming to us for one project. So I just remember clients who came to invest in New Zealand. And so they invest in New Zealand. And after that, they ask us to look after their kid here in New Zealand and put them to study here in New Zealand. And obviously, after that, they ask us to look after the immigration process. And now what's happened is their son who is living in Thailand is asking us to help him to immigrate to New Zealand. So it's really a long-term relationship with clients. We are dealing with the parents, and after that we are dealing with the kids. So wow,
that's fantastic. Yeah, that's fantastic.
For us. What a good.
There is not a lot of businesses that will deal with few generations. Loyal consumers, customers.
Yes, and we are seeing that more and more because our services is comprehensive. It's not only one direction, one project. So that's why we gather all this knowledge inside the same company to make sure that when people arrive to see us with a project, we can give them the best solution. We are not them to selling any product. We are just here to listen to them and to see what will be the best way for them to succeed in their project.
That's fantastic. And Philippe, could you tell us why are you part of this French collective and the French New Zealand Chamber of Commerce?
Yes, I think as I told you just before starting, you have done a very good job during this time of the COVID-19. We saw you very active, and I think it's the part of this community is makes sense. That means because we have been helping all the businesses here in New Zealand to help them to go through this difficult time, and you as small businesses, you are not feeling alone when you are not, if you are not be part of this organization, and be part of the FNCCI make me more comfortable, and to see that I can rely on organization. It's quite good. It's quite nice.
Cool. Thank you, and we are glad to have you as part of our community of member and quite an active member actually.
Thank you,
Philippe, obviously the COVID-19 has changed quite a bit of things from a business point of view and the way businesses operate. I would expect in your space with immigration, with investment, there were quite a bit of change and in the way you are dealing with your consumers. Could you tell us a little bit more on how did this situation impact you guys?
You have two ways to see the situation. Either you are paralyzed and everything is collapsing because you are paralyzed, and okay, you just realize that the business is changing, and we just need to see what will be the opportunities, because on every change, there are threats and opportunities. Either you focus on the threats or you focus on the opportunities. And our goal, on our team spirit is more to focus on the opportunities than in the threats. So every day I have new idea. Sometimes it's good idea, it's all right. Sometimes there's a red flag from my team telling me, no, Philippe, it's not a good idea. But at least I've got ideas, you know.
Yeah, that's right. And I've seen you guys actually, even before COVID-19, I think your business has been always quite innovative in the way you operate. And I've seen that you already organized webinar, I believe, with French people and the French Pacific people way before COVID-19, and I believe it's probably actually you are kind of ahead in terms of organizing yourself to be able to operate kind of remotely, right?
Yeah, because obviously we are quite remote from our clients, because our clients are from New Zealand, New Caledonia, French Polynesia, or more and more from France. We have a lot of people who ask us to come to New Zealand. So we set up, we have put in place a process for people to see what are their chances to immigrate. So we have a software who can determine their score, and after that, if the score is good, they can contact us by WhatsApp or Skype, and we set up a calendar where people can make an appointment. Okay, because our clients are mainly remote, we need also to be in touch with them. We used to go to France once a year. We used to go to Tahiti 2 or 3 times a year, and we used to go to New Caledonia 5 times a year. So now, right now, we can't do it. So our main point is to stay in contact with our clients, to keep them informed about what is going on here in New Zealand, what we can do for them, and to keep them also updated and informed, because they're receiving so many information from everywhere. We create in our website a frequent asked question regarding all the new regulation from the government. So the source of the information are very reliable, and people can trust our answer in the FAQ.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, the initiatives that you guys have taken are really best in class, I think, in your field. In terms of the COVID-19 situation, obviously, as you said, it created challenges, but it created opportunities and some good rewarding moments, being able to engage with your community of clients. Do you have an example that might come to your mind?
It's not even with clients. It's mainly with people. Some people were desperate, and it was somebody who was here in New Zealand maybe 10 years ago, and their friends there were here in New Zealand, and she asked me, can I help them? Okay, so I told her, okay, you can give them my number. So the help was only to be able to speak with somebody. It was only that for them. And they were so grateful that somebody was taking the phone and spending time with them, telling, okay, you can do that, you can do that, you can. We help them, giving them some contact in the embassy and so on. Yes, and after they came back to France, they sent me a very nice email to thank us to spend time. Sometimes it's only spend time with people. It's only to listen to them and give some advice and listen to them is the main thing. And I think during this period, we have seen the French community quite solidaire together. That everybody have a lot of example of a family who host French people because they are French and they are there to help. So. And also, the fact to set up the FAQ in our website is what people were expecting, to receive a very straightforward information and very accurate information. And they don't need to rely on any social network, or sometimes the information are just so true.
Yeah, that's right, and you're totally right. It's actually a very good point in terms of the fact that during this situation we've seen actually we are not speaking about consumers anymore. Or I can tell for the French Chamber of Commerce, we are an organization that is member to member, so member funded, and even us in that situation we decided to kind of open our network, our knowledge to the whole community, not only the members, because what people needed the most is actually some help and be able to talk to someone.
Yeah, to be listened.
Yep, and listen what they have to say and try to give them advice, because all of us were trying to find out, what was happening actually, and how could we react to it and adapt to it. So that's a very good point. Thank you very much for that, Philippe. And in terms of learning, if there were one learning or one advice that you would provide to the business community during this situation, what would it be?
I think my message will be not to be paralyzed. On every situation, there are threats and opportunities. So be more focused on the opportunities, be flexible. And here in New Zealand, we are very lucky because all the company are quite a small company, so they can be very flexible. It's not a big company that have a lot of energy to move, so we can adapt our business very quickly. And I think if we want to help each other, is also to consume local. Go to the restaurant, go to the bar, go in a holidays in New Zealand, stay local, and make the money, keep the money here in New Zealand. And I really think because New Zealand is attitude, should be right attitude, we will survive. I think it will be a bad time, but not for a long time, I reckon.
Thank you very much, Philippe. Merci beaucoup for your time. I really appreciate your time with us today. And obviously, we are looking forward to see you again soon, face to face. It was good to see you on the screen for today, and we are looking forward to see you soon. And all the best for the next few weeks and the next few months for your business and your team. À bientôt.
Thank you, Thibaut. Thank you for your job. It's really a good job we are doing. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye bye.